Good morning, it is morning number 6 in London, and today's objective is the Imperial War Museum, and the sign is over there, so I am on the right way. I once again took the tube into London and got off at Elephant and Castle station, which is pedestrian-wise an absolute disaster. It's right in front of a big roundabout, so you can't walk over the streets, so you have to walk underneath through a system of tunnels. I believe 16 tunnels in total, and also I believe I walked almost all of them trying to find my way, only to find out that when I found my way that I took the longest possible route. Well, bad luck. And here we go. And the first thing we notice is a massive gun in the front yard, which I suppose is from a ship. And to be honest, the building is looking pretty nice. Alright, it's not only one gun, but rather two massive ship guns. There they are. And that beautiful building behind me is the Imperial War Museum. So these massive guns, which were ship mounted, shot shells that were roughly as high as I am. For comparison, this is the shell. I'm standing right next to it. It is massive. Also very heavy, I suspect. And here on the doors to the Imperial War Museum, there's the sign I love the most in front of museums. It reads, Imperial War Museum London, free admission. So let's go. Alright, so this was the Imperial War Museum, which was good. However, I still felt a little bit underwhelmed. It definitely wasn't bad or anything. It was very nice, but you know, it is the Imperial War Museum, the one Imperial War Museum. I felt like it should have delivered a little bit more. So it's now 3 o'clock, and I will use the rest of the day to go back into London and do the Bank of England Museum. For you to see a little bit around the Imperial War Museum, I will now hand over to future me to give you a tour. Enjoy! Thank you very much, Felix of the Past, and welcome to our tour through the Imperial War Museum. Here you can see the inner court with the bigger exhibits, such as the V rockets, a Harrier jump jet, and of course a Second World War Spitfire. As you might have guessed by now, I then made my way into the Great War exhibition. Among the exhibits were uniforms. Uniforms from all the fractions participating in the war. The Germans, the French, the Austria-Hungarians, the Russians, and even the British colony troops, like the Australians and the Indians. Also displayed was some particular protective gear worn in the trenches. And of course, there was plenty of opportunity for interactive participation. Thereafter, I went to the Second World War exhibition, of which I just want to point out this exhibit, which used to stand on the Reichskanzlei. And that with, I hand back to Felix of the Past. Thank you very much, Felix of the Future. I hope you guys enjoyed your tour around the Imperial War Museum. However, it took quite a while. So by now, I'm in the centre of the city of London, right across the Bank of England. As announced earlier, we are now going to visit the museum in the Bank of England. The Bank of England Museum includes a lot of historic documents and historic coins. However, there's also a lot of explaining done. For example, how the gold standard works. Furthermore, there's a lot of gold on display, and there even is a genuine gold bar you can touch. Furthermore, is there some display on how the current coinage works. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, there again was an interactive part. Alright, so I just finished the Bank of England Museum, which again was very interesting. And since it's already getting dark, I think I will now head home. So I'm tired, you know. I noticed I haven't signed off with all the days in the past, so today I'll do that. Have a nice day, and see you soon. Spat on the camera. Jesus.